Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. Hey guys, so in this video today, we're going to take a look at the energies that are coming up for everyone in the month of August 2024 using the universal month number in numerology, as well as messages from my spirit guides. And I'm going to pull an oracle card at the end of the reading to give you guys further guidance. So make sure to watch the whole entire reading for the oracle card at the end. And if you clicked on this video, then there is definitely a message in this video for you, because there are no coincidences and everything happens for a reason. Now, of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Now, the month starts off with the Lion's Gate portal happening on August 8th, and this is the biggest portal of the entire year for manifestation, right? We have the 8-8, the double eights, and 8 is all about manifestation, manifesting wealth and manifesting abundance, whatever that is for you. So this is the most powerful portal of the whole entire year for manifestation, and 8 is the number of power. We've got the double eights. But not only that, there's a lot of significant astrological events taking place on this day and around this time too, with Orion's belt and the star Sirius lining up with the Earth and the Sun and being activated by the star Sirius. And it all comes to a culmination on 8-8, which is known as the Lion's Gate portal. So stay tuned for my Lion's Gate activation portal video. I put one out every single year, and I'm going to be putting one out again. Stay tuned for that, because that video is going to help you to activate this very, very powerful portal that a lot of people wait the whole entire year for. Seriously. But now let's talk about the rest of the month. And this is a 7 universal month in numerology. And I'm being given 4 messages from my spirit guides for this month. And the first one is that we're going to start to see a sharp splitting off of timelines in the month of August. So as you know, the timelines have already been splitting, right? There is a timeline for the third dimension, this third dimensional world that we have been living in for so long. And there's another timeline for the fifth dimensional reality, right? Also known as New Earth, which is a much higher vibrational world than the third dimensional world. People living in the 3D versus people living in the 5D and 5D consciousness. And for the past couple of years, we have been seeing these two different worlds splitting off into 2 different directions. I'm being shown that the split becomes even greater than ever before in the month of August 2024. So the split becomes greater, and I'm being shown that you might start to see evidence of this yourself. Very clear signs where it becomes very obvious to you which timeline you are on. So you become the observer of this in the month of August, and you become the observer of your own reality, and you can make adjustments at that point. If you feel like you are not splitting off into the world that you want to, at that point you can make adjustments and you can do course correction. I'm also being shown that the highest potential timelines will be moving closer in the month of August. So as I've talked about before, quantum physics has proven that there's an infinite number of timelines that exist for everything, right? We are on just one of them, but there are so many out there. There are timelines out there that are much higher than the ones that we are on, and there are timelines that are much lower than the ones that we are on. What I'm being shown is that some of the higher timelines that exist will be moving closer to you in the month of August and will become more accessible to you. These timelines might have been more out of reach before. Now they are moving closer in the month of August. So that means that it becomes easier for you to move closer into the direction of that higher timeline, and for you to finally get access to it, because it's going to be so much closer to your current timeline in the month of August. And get ready, because we're all getting upgraded in August, right? This happens during 7 months. 7 is upgrade energy. So think of it as like an operating system, a computer operating system. Every now and then the system gets a reboot, right? And it gets an upgrade. And those always happen during 7 universal months because 7 is upgrade energy. And it's all about receiving downloads and reaching higher levels of consciousness, right? So like a computer, you're going to be receiving downloads to reach those higher levels of consciousness and those higher timelines. And you're going to be receiving downloads to overcome some of the challenges that you've been dealing with too, okay? A lot of these downloads will help you to bring in the manifestations that you've been wanting. That, there's something you've been wanting to manifest and you've been struggling with it. Something that you've been wanting to manifest, or the life of your dreams that you've been wanting to manifest. This upgrade to your system and these downloads that you're going to be receiving in August are going to help you to manifest those things and to overcome some of the challenges that you've been dealing with, right? Because we have a 7-month, which is all about download energy and upgrade energy, right? We have a 7-month in a universal 8-year, and 8 is all about manifestation and becoming the most powerful version of yourself, becoming the magician of your life. So the 7-8 combination is really going to help to bring forward this information to help you to do this that you don't currently have. You don't currently have this information. It's not part of your operating system yet, but it will be. And I'm being shown that a lot of this information is going to be encrypted into you while you are sleeping, through the water that you drink, through the air that you breathe, and through the sunlight that you absorb. These are light code frequencies that are going to be encrypted into you through these various forms. So make sure to get a lot of sleep, drink a lot of water, get out into the fresh air and breathe in a lot of air, and be out in the sunlight to absorb these light code frequencies. This is all to get you in preparation. So you might not see your manifestations happening yet in the month of August, but it's preparing you for what's to come. So get ready for that this month, and make sure to watch my Lionsgate portal activation video as soon as it comes out. Once it comes out, I will link it below in the description box. So now I have pulled a card for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, and the card that I pulled for the month of August is Observer. And so this card is all about seeing things from a higher perspective, right? It's seeing things from a neutral observation and from a distance. When this card pops up, it's saying that there is a need for, or you will be stepping into the shoes of your higher self and seeing things from a higher perspective, like your higher self does, right? So you might be in a position in which you are not affected by things as much as you usually are, right? They kind of just pass over you and don't touch you. So maybe some things might be happening that affect other people, but you're kind of like at such a higher vantage point, right? Kind of like being in the 5D where you're in a much higher position and it doesn't affect you, right? Because you're up there in the 5D consciousness, and all the mess is happening down below you in the 3D consciousness. So you're stepping into the shoes of your higher self, seeing things from a higher perspective, and that way things don't affect you as much because you're not down on the ground in the mess of all of it. Seeing it, and you're seeing everything from a much higher perspective this month, and that puts you in a much higher position. Not only that, but manifestation becomes a lot easier because of this, because you're not attached to outcomes, you're not attached to certain situations and things that are going on around you. There's not an attachment there, and so you become the magician in this place of observation, right? You become like your higher self, where manifestation becomes a lot easier for you, being in such a higher position. So you become the observer this month, and as a result, you become like the fox, right? Clever like the fox. And as you can see in the picture, we have a fox here. And one of the things I didn't mention was that your thoughts and your way of thinking is going to be upgraded too, right? We're getting an upgrade to all parts of our system. So I hope that this message resonated with you, and if it did, let me know in the comments below and let me know which part resonated with you. And if you like this video, hit the like button and share it with other people, because it really helps to get this information out there, and we want to help as many people as we can, right? That's good karma for you when you do that. And thank you so much for all of your support. And I would love to have you subscribe and to become part of the family. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. I hope you have a great month, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.